Hello, everyone. Welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. This is going to be a reading about what energies are influencing the divine feminine and the divine masculine at this time, like outer influences that are toxic and holding them back, and outer influences that are helpful and helping them manifest their dreams. What's going on spiritually and the influences of that on each of their lives, and any messages that spirit has for us at this time. So we're just going to get started here, and we're going to start with, because sometimes it's, especially if you're not in connection with your person, and you can always look at this as the feminine and masculine within yourself as well. But when you're not in communication, sometimes you wonder, or even if you are and you're in union, if you just know something's going on, like what's influencing, and you don't really know because they're not saying anything. So we're just going to get a clue in and see. Or this may just be confirmation for you that you knew all along that this is what was going on. Okay, outer influences that are toxic, that could be blocking or holding the feminine or masculine back. We're going to start with the feminine. What's outer world influences that are maybe toxic? So when the Queen of Swords comes out and it's in a lower vibrational form, this is being cutting with your words. There could be a feminine energy in your life, divine feminines, that is very cutting, blunt, sharp, manipulative with their words, possibly. So this could be a mother figure, a sister, someone that you deem important in your life that's, sort of, I don't know, really harsh with their words. You could have felt like you've been stabbed in the back by someone, metaphorically, obviously, just bitterness, that kind of feeling, like jealousy. This can be jealousy as well, is what I'm hearing. Someone jealous of you, gossiping about you behind your back, like something like that. So take whatever resonates. This is general, so I'm just going to get as many messages as I can. But that's that. And it could be, that's influencing you because all of this is going on, so you're feeling like you're closed off and you don't want to say anything and you're being tight-lipped, right? So, or you want to get them back, stab them back, which we know is not the best thing, but sometimes it feels right. Seven of Wands, yeah, this is toxicity. This is the battle. Always feeling like you're in a battle. Proving yourself, or they're always proving themselves. That type of energy. This is what I'm feeling right now. That type of energy, and I'm not judging it, but because we've all been there, I'm sure. But that energy that's like they always have to get the last word, and they always have to play the other side. They always have to play the advocate. They always got the other person's back, even if they don't know the person. It's like they're against you almost. They may care about you, but it feels like they're always battling with you, that they're against you, that they're playing the devil's advocate. That's what I'm feeling. It's just always a battle when you have a conversation with this person, or when you try to communicate. It's like they don't understand you, and it's always a battle. But it is part of your spiritual growth. So if you can look at it that way, that when you're communicating with a person like this, is just be more of the observer and just kind of see how they are, and just, learn your lessons from it. Ask what you can learn. That's a better way to handle this type of energy. Or leave the battle all in general. And, of course, I would always say, if it's possible, leave the battle. Distance yourself from that kind of energy, because it's not going to be helpful to you after you've learned the lessons. Sorry, one fell. Yeah, this is you making the decision. Perhaps this person, you go to them to help you make decisions, but it just seems like every time you do that, you want so badly for this person to help you and be truthful and honest, and but it just doesn't. I just feel like it's not helpful. I feel like this guidance is just not helpful, but it's like you always wanted it to be, and you kept going back thinking, oh, this friendship could be better, or I want my relationship with my mother or my sister, or, whomever this is, to be better. And it just doesn't ever, it's just like, God, and it's you making the decision, I feel like, leaving this kind of energy behind. Because this is, look at how intense this card is. Outer world influences. I feel like manipulation. If you can look at the card, like manipulative mind games, look at all the spikes coming out of his head. This is the Ace of Wands, like new beginning, like to get out of this, to cut through this illusion, not letting anyone else try to control you or manipulate you, because I do feel like this person with their words has been very controlling, and it could be healing, it could be outer influences, from your childhood too, but that's the outer influences that could be blocking the feminine from moving forward. Also is just not feeling confident with your truth, not feeling confident with saying how you feel, holding yourself back somehow. But Spirit is encouraging you to make the decision, choose to learn the lessons from it, step into your power, and take this new opportunity to move away. Use sometimes that fire inside, that anger, that frustration can be used for good in your life, to help you stand in your power and speak your truth and take back your life, basically. Okay, what about for the masculine? We have the Nine of Swords. So the masculines are feeling a little anxious, like all up in their head, worried, stressing out, sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety. So outer world influences, there's a lot of anxiety around the masculine. That could be the block, that all this anxiety with what's going on in the world right now, but also just in their own dynamics in their head. It's like they're forced to think about things now. And look at that, Six of Pentacles. So if you think about what could be blocking outer world influences, this is some kind of connection that the masculine has given to, and they've only took. And that's causing a lot of anxiety, because I'm feeling the masculine go back and forth, like feeling obligated to this person, responsible for this person. This person might depend on them for them to take care of them. Like, let's say they're married, but in an uncomfortable situation, or they have, married with children, that kind of a thing, and they feel that obligation. But what I'm feeling is they've given, and they have not received back in any way, shape, or form, and that makes them feel anxious and makes them feel like nervous, I guess. Nervous about letting go of the connection, because they'll have to let go of some of their money possibly, but let's see what else is going on. But it's some kind of connection that's been with them, I feel like, for a little while. Five of Cups. Okay, so that's regret. So outer influences is things that they regret, decisions that they made. Perhaps they stayed in a relationship that wasn't right, or they went with somebody else and they really wish they wouldn't have done that. They regret that. They regret the things that they've said. They're feeling very anxious about a love situation, a dynamic where they've given, and then another dynamic where they didn't give, and they're feeling very regretful of that. Yeah, look at that. The King of Cups. So outer world distractions, outer world influences that are toxic. This is distorted masculine energy, okay? This is being lost in the depression and confusion and regrets of love. That's what I felt like of love. And it's making the masculine feel very anxious, because they want to break free of a certain situation. That look at how he's broken free, like rising above. So this is what the masculine's working on, is rising above. But it's really difficult right now, because they're feeling very anxious, anxious about money, feeling very regretful, very resentful of this person that they're dealing with about money. Something in the material world, they really want to break free, but what's blocking them? Outer world influences that are blocking them from really breaking free emotionally, because to me, the King of Cups is emotional freedom and being heart-centered instead of ignoring your emotions now. So that's what is keeping the masculine up at night. Okay, those are the influences of the outer world. So it looks like the feminine has on her side could be a masculine energy that's manipulative, and it's like you're not speaking your truth. It could be that situation, finally deciding to stand up for yourself. It also can be that there's a feminine energy that's kind of influencing you and always has been, and you want to break free by stepping into your masculine power and taking charge of your life and making decisions that are best for you. And the masculine, it looks like either I feel like some kind of dynamic, and maybe the way that they were raised by their father or father figure, if they had one, maybe wasn't very loving. They didn't have that father love, that deep bond. It could be that too, that they're breaking free of and healing from this, and healing their inner masculine, the distorted way that they look at emotions. never connecting to them, right? Because most masculines, unfortunately, maybe not in these newer generations, hopefully, but we're taught to push their emotions down, and that a real man doesn't cry, really ridiculous things like that. And so I feel also from the masculine, I've been feeling them channeling wise, crying, like crying. When you're crying feminine, the masculines are crying too, because they just are because they're finally connecting to their emotions and realizing that they haven't really been doing the best in their life. They haven't made the best choices, and that makes them feel anxious. But they're working through it. I feel like everybody's working through it, working to heal. So now let's go to a more positive spin and see the outer influences that are helping them heal, helping what's manifesting that's going to help each party overcome these energies, these outside forces. Highest and best spirit for the general collective, for the feminine, outer influences that are affecting the feminine positively. Look at that, 9 of Pentacles. Financial independence, feeling good on your own. There is a very abundant, independent woman. Queen of Pentacles type energy, someone grounded and stable, very wise, that can help you on your journey. So you have friends in your life, a mother figure, some kind of female figure that has found their independence, is doing very well on their own, very wise, learned a lot of lessons, that's here to help you and help you heal and help you find your independence, feminines, you see, because like attracts like. So if you want to do something different in your life and you want new experiences that are more evolved, then you take the time to go within and heal yourself and allow yourself to evolve, and you will attract people of higher vibing, higher frequencies. So when you let go of this distorted energy within yourself and you heal it and bring it to the light, and when you let go of associations that just always seem to be like a constant battle, toxic, lower vibration, and you focus on your connections that are higher vibration, that's how you heal. That's how you rise above it all. So there's some feminine that's high vibing that's here to help you. Yeah, look at that. And we got the Queen of Wands. Could be the same feminine, could be another feminine, but this type of feminine, it could be, I feel like it's the same feminine, because this Queen of Wands looks very grounded and stable. Horses are freedom, independence, breaking free. And the Queen of Wands is someone who makes decisions very easily, very confidently, is very powerful, is very beautiful, dynamic, creative, and a leader. So outer world influences, like people you look up to, your mentors. There's a mentor that's either coming in or is in your life that you're looking to for guidance, and trust that. Trust these type of energies. These are very independent, take charge feminines that will help guide you on your way. And look at this, outer world influences. So a lot of messages, a lot of communication, growing spiritually, manifesting what you want into the physical. And also what I feel outer world wise is you're noticing signs and synchronicities, feminines, in the physical world. Numbers, animals, songs, just everything is standing out to you now, because you're getting a lot of messages from spirit and your outer world environment, Mother Earth, Mother Nature. It's very important that you get outside and ground yourself, because you're seeing birds, different things like constantly repeated. Pay attention to that. Any other outer world positive influences? These are messages that are coming in, or it could be like a YouTube reading like this one, or any other things that you're watching, podcasts that come through, and it's like, wow, that really resonates with me. That's truth to me. So that's outer world influences that are positive. If it feels good and it lights you up, that's love. That's the light. If it makes you feel fearful and makes you doubt yourself and feel less confident and like you can't do it or you're not good enough, that is not the light. Okay? So that's how you know the difference is how it makes you feel. So trusting your emotions is really important right now, feminines. And look at this. I was just, oh my gosh, this is so cool. In my head, my guide said, You're also, what you're manifesting is clear communication from the masculine, right? I swear to you, I just heard that, and then this card pops out, Six of Cups. Yeah. So outer world influences, there is a masculine in your outer world that has come forward or is coming forward that wants to offer you love, unconditional love. I'm here for you. I care about you. It could be a best friend. It could be a lover, because this is, past life recognition. But there's someone coming into your life or someone in your life now that is going to influence you in a very beautiful way. And perhaps that's the messages that I felt. And it's a message of love and passion. And I want to unite with you. I want to collaborate with you. I want to offer you my love. I want to apologize to you. Whatever this is, it's unconditional love. So there's beautiful energies that are around you that can help you overcome the not so beautiful energies. But I do feel love coming in and stepping into your power when you take the lead and you make decisions that are best for yourself. It's like fast movement forward towards this unconditional love. It's beautiful, and just wants to pop up like, new opportunity for new life. The Ace of Wands, beautiful opportunity, creative, fertility, coming together, having babies, you know what I mean? Like things like that, creative projects pushing forward. Beautiful energy. And this is the energy to focus on to help you out of this, and balancing your head and your heart space and really connecting to what lights you on fire and who lights you on fire is key right now. Okay. In a good way, I guess, lights you on fire in a good way. But if you're lit on fire in a different way, that just means that's just helping you move forward. So use that fuel for good. Okay, what about for the masculine? What's the positive outer world influences for the masculine right now, helping them through this anxiety, through this pain, through this whatever they're breaking free from? Oh, look at that. Karma. This is the Judgment card. This is the universe saying, okay, masculines, if you've been doing the work and you've been putting in the effort and you're trying to overcome and break free and you're focusing on your emotions and you're connecting and you're wanting to make these positive changes in your life, then the universe is going to come in and bless you. And whoever's been trying to cause you harm and make it hard for you to break free and live your best life, they're going to get their karmic ass handed to them. So, I mean, it's either way, depending on what you're doing. And this can be a judge, right? In the legal system, like making a decision, announcing the decision so that the masculine can take flight. See? Plane. So. Outer world influences. A friend. This can be the divine feminine too. Connecting, if you are in union with your masculine really is looking to you to help them heal. Help them find their strength, give them that love, give them that confidence, be there for them. So this can be the masculine sister, best friend, or their sacred lover. And if you're not in union, they can feel you energetically and spiritually. And they know that when you're sending them love and they're sending, you're sending healing and light. And also what I'm feeling from the masculine is that they're healing the feminine energies within them. Like finally connecting to their emotions and their intuition, realizing that that's going to make them stronger instead of weaker. Remember how I felt earlier that they've been taught and society has taught them to be strong and always be in control. And I mean, why do you think people get caught up in manipulative mind games and control? Because they've been taught by society, and we're not going to fault anyone or have a judgment call, but by their parents or teachers or whoever was influencing them, that you got to just be strong and you got to take control and you got to be the one in charge, that kind of feeling. But they're realizing now that if they allow themselves to be vulnerable and they let go and they allow the divine feminine's love and light, the divine feminine within them, their emotions, their intuition to soothe them, and the actual true divine feminine, their counterpart, that's healing to them. That's that strength. To tap into your emotions, masculine, makes you stronger. It makes you more of a man. No matter what you've heard, no matter what you know, I will promise you, I am a divine feminine, and I appreciate a masculine who is connected to their emotions and isn't afraid to express themselves and say, I need your help here. can you please help heal me? That's a sexy ass thing. I'll tell you that. That is sexy. And the masculine is realizing they're stronger when they're connected to their sacred feminine. So they've got somebody in the outer world, whether it be you, divine feminine, or someone loving, a good friend, a sister, a mother could be, helping them. It's a little too chunky, Spirit, but we'll take it. They said take it. So they've got opportunity. We got this Page of Pentacles. They're receiving some kind of opportunity for new beginnings in their health and something to do with the material world. And there's an offer being made because it's the Page of Pentacles. So it could be that the positive influences are that they do still have a job, or they're moving forward with a career that they've always wanted to, some kind of new opportunity in the physical world. So they're going to focus on that to help them with this take energy, right? Yeah, because then we get the Seven of Pentacles. So they're focused now. They're learning their lessons. They're writing down a plan like, okay, this is how I used to do it, but that didn't really work. So how am I going to do it now? They're really getting focused. They're determined. They're determined to move forward, learn their lessons, and put their efforts into someone and something that they really love. And that could be this new opportunity, right? How can I make this, blossom and bloom? And look at this. Okay, and I felt the Judgment could be a judge, and then the Justice cards comes out. Yeah, if they're in any kind of legal battle, divorce, some kind of business split up, or whatever this is, it's like letting the cards fall where they may fall. The scales are coming into balance. This can be a lawyer. This can be a mediation. This is something, but look at this. It's the Lovers. So the positive influence is their connection, their sacred divine connection. And do you see how the universe is like, I really feel this, you guys. Look at these major cards that came out. Lovers, Justice, Judgment, Strength in one little row. There's a lot of major things changing, and the angels and the universe, look at this. They're in on it. You've got a special spirit guide for the masculine, helping them with this judgment call and getting this balance, right? And also with the feminine too, and this sacred divine union that you're in or you are manifesting to come into your life. But this is, someone helping them make the decision to go towards sacred love. And to heal from the old wounds and walk away from any relationships or situations that aren't serving them. And this can also be signifying that the union you're in, if this is a divine sacred union, that it's being healed, because this is healing to the Lovers as well. So just take it as it resonates for your situation. But I do feel like there is a good part of the collective that's making the decision to get a divorce and separate and move towards sacred love. I do feel that. Yeah, because look at the bottom that wanted to pop out. Like, I'm bored, I'm stuck, I do not like where I'm at, I'm miserable, and I want out. That's what the masculine feels like. Whether it be a job or a love situation, like during this time where they've been, everyone's been kind of isolated, they've been alone and really thinking and like really kind of like upset with themselves a little bit, disappointed with themselves it's taken this long, but they're working to rise above. That's what's really happening. So positive influences, I feel like the masculines have people in their life, friends, family, that are encouraging them to make this decision. Like, come on, like it's time to let go. You don't need to live like this anymore. Break free. And the feminine's got some positive influences in his or her life as well to help them break free into independence and being a leader, being the boss, that kind of a thing. That's what I'm feeling for the feminine. It's time for you to just be the boss lady or boss man that you are, the boss of your life, the master of your destiny. Okay, let's see spiritual growth and influences from the spirit world and any messages for you. Okay, let's see. Spirit world, evolution, messages. What's spirit's influence for the feminine right now? Highest and best. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh, Spirit, I love you so much. So 9 of Swords. So you get it and the masculine got it, right? But spiritually speaking, you're letting go. You're finally letting go of all the shadows, transforming them into light. The fears, all those sleepless nights are going away. You're finding peace and tranquility. That's what Spirit's helping you do, letting go. Letting this energy go. Nines are a very independent energy, so I feel that the feminine, no matter if you're in a union or not, you're finding your own independence, your own financial independence, feeling good in your own skin, taking care of your physical body, letting go of anxieties, letting go of doubts, letting go of insecurities, trusting your intuition, speaking your truth, and taking the lead in your life. And when you do that, you help the masculine transform. And look at this. Come on. Trust your intuition on this. This is the lovers in the light. Look at, we got the lovers on both sides. So both parties, the masculine and feminine, are really feeling this sacred union being activated, wanting to be close again, wanting to be with their lover, to unite, making the decision to come together. And there's healing happening within your union, within your sacred union. So what you know to be true in the spirit realm, in the higher dimensions, is going to come into the physical, is what I'm feeling. Because see, we got the offer, 6 cups. See, it's love. And look at this 10 of cups. So Spirit is saying, focus on this. Focus on the 10 of cups. Focus on peace and contentment and the coming together. Do you see how both the masculine and feminine are together, but they're purified in the light? So the key is to keep yourself aligned. Hold your vision for prosperity, abundance on all levels. This really true divine connection of the lovers, you see that? And a peaceful and contented family life. So the way that Spirit is influencing the feminine right now is having the feminine focus on letting go of any anxieties and worries and trusting that peace and contentment is coming in. Trust that healing is coming to the lovers, to your sacred union. Trust in that. Trust that you know this and hold that vision, and don't let anything or anyone take you away from that. Don't let any outsiders that know nothing about this journey tell you what's going on with you. You and only you know your truth and your feelings, and do not let anyone try to tell you that they're going to tell you how to feel, because that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Somebody needed to hear that. Like, your feelings are true and real, and whomever you're guided to be with that makes your heart sing with joy, and you know this is your lover, you go for it. And you don't let these other people who are naysayers and gossipy and toxic and always playing the advocate get in your way. The devil's advocate. You know what I mean? They're just jealous, possibly. Oh my God, look at this. Ace of Swords, communication, clear communication, clarity. Beautiful. So there's communication coming in that's going to help you heal, help you relieve your anxiety. So trust what you're getting in meditations. Trust what you know when you remember your dreams. And even if you don't remember them, your subconscious mind does. So there's clarity coming in and communication in the spirit world coming in to help you clear away all the illusions and the doubt and the insecurities. Beautiful. Spirit is communicating with you in a very beautiful way to help you heal. So trust your intuition, please. What about for the masculine, spiritually speaking? Like, what's influencing them? Oh, look at that. Oh my God. See? 2 of Cups. Unconditional love. Best friends. Soulmate love. Friendships. Lovers. Everything. Just being so united with the people that they love. This is unconditional love. Spirit is teaching the masculine by showing them, giving them repeated signs in nature, within songs. They're hearing the divine feminine's name. They're always being, and even their children, they're always being reminded of this unconditional love right now, because it's really important that the masculine allows themselves to be in their energy of unconditional love. 2 of Cups is also finding the balance in your own self. So the spirit is really working with the masculine to love themselves, to love the feminine aspects of themselves, love the masculine aspects of themselves, and bring it into balance so that they're ready for this union. And look at this. Yeah, look. The sun. Look at this. Sun. The happiest card in the deck. So Spirit is really working with the masculine, whispering in their ear, guiding them forward towards their happiness, towards their joy, towards better health, vitality, abundance, prosperity, and love. The light. Things are being illuminated that were once in the darkness. They're coming to the light. Beautiful healings happening with the masculine. And look at that, 9 of Wands, spiritual growth, finding their independence, expanding. You know, to me, this card is like right at the edge, ready to take that leap of faith, looking forward instead of backwards. You see that? So Spirit's really working on the masculine to push forward towards love. I mean, it's right. Look, he's looking this way, this way. I mean, you can't make that up, right? Oh, I love when they fall on the ground. Not really, Spirit, but must be important here. So we're going to see what fell. Yeah, you look at this. Look at this. Yeah, look, the masculine. Oh, wow. Okay, so Spirit is really working with the masculine on these spiritual lessons, because wand energy is fire energy, spiritual energy, right? And we got the 9 of Wands and then the 10 of Wands. So they've been carrying a lot of burdens one after another, like feeling like they have to hold up the whole house, take care of everybody. Like when I felt the obligation, oh my God, I have to do this all on my own. But they're ready to drop the burdens and they're feeling, look at this. So we got the 5 of Cups up here and the 5 of Pentacles. I don't have enough to offer. Oh, I feel bad about this. Oh, this didn't work out. That didn't work out. I'm feeling regretful that things in the material world haven't worked out. And they literally could be moving house. Like, because look, they're like, no, I'm taking all of what I have, what I've built, and I'm leaving this crap behind. I'm leaving this stuff that didn't work out behind, because look, when you look up here, look at all this abundance and love. But if you wallow down here, you don't see it, right? So there's a butterfly right here, like Spirit, like I said, Spirit's really working with the masculine to help them look up to the light and see that they don't have to carry this alone. Look at this. Wait till you see the last card that came out of how Spirit is influencing them to move forward. See, look, everything is moving this way. And look at this. Justice. Again, justice. Seriously, believe it and know it, that things are coming into balance. Justice, rebirth, new life, scales into balance within their own life so they can break free. I mean, that's beautiful. That's what we want. And they're breaking free of whatever connections, whatever situations are not serving them, letting go of the regrets and resentments, dropping the burdens. Look, because the burdens are dropped at the edge of this cliff, right? And they're ready to take the leap of faith towards their happiness, their joy, their abundance, and this true, divine, sacred love. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. Going towards unconditional love, going towards loving themselves so that they can be ready for a sacred union. But maybe, being independent for a little bit is okay. That's perfectly fine too, because finding their balance and peace. But I do feel that there's some kind of communication that's going to come with the lovers. I mean, that's, and it looks like on path towards this looks like the lovers. This is the lovers. This is the lovers. Finding the love again, rediscovering the love again. Yeah, and look at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is saying we're giving you an opportunity for new beginnings in the material world. All together, all around the block. You know what I mean? We're giving you guys, both the feminine and the masculine, by blending your energies within, making good decisions, trusting your wisdom and guidance. There's brand new opportunities in the material world. Kind of like a new start, like starting fresh again. That's what I feel. We are going to get a final piece of advice here on what Spirit's message is for the feminine and for the masculine during this time of change and speaking your truth, taking charge, taking the lead, making decisions that are best for you, healing, moving towards peace, contentment, happiness, unconditional love, passion, joy, abundance, prosperity. I mean, that's really where you're headed. For the Divine Feminine, please. Okay, I'm going to let you look at the picture. It looks like a bunch of camels like going through the desert, right? And it's number 5, and it's called quickening. And red to me is root chakra, so grounded and stable in the material world. You can never really teach a warrior about the unknown with words. You must use experience. But if you look into the eyes of a woman of power, you may catch up with her a little. She has years of truth ahead of you. However, her eyes can quicken you like a river heading towards the rapids. Open yourself with love, not with understanding. You cannot love with your mind. Listen from your heart. If a camel is walking down a path and another camel passes him, the first camel will go faster to keep up. This is how power works. Don't learn everything with your mind. Quicken your spirit by letting go of attachments and move to a stronger vibration of power. Wow. Okay. I like that. That felt very powerful to me. What about for the masculine? Harmony. Oh, I love it. Harmony, peace, tranquility, going within, being in their own energy, healing, connection with the divine, connecting deep into Mother Earth. Harmony, 22 or 20, that is a 2, which is balance. Balancing, tempering their energies. Harmony lives in a lodge of balance, an equilibrium between the physical and spiritual aspects of your life. For there to be harmony, there must be balance. Imagine yourself as the hub of a sacred wheel, standing in the center. This wheel must function every day of your life. If you imagine that the soul is your physical self, the west, your emotional self, the north. Wait, let me read that again. If you imagine that the south, your physical self, the west, your emotional self, the north, your spiritual self, and the east, your mental self, you see that you stand in an ancient wheel of truth. Consider whether you spend as much time in the physical south as you do in the spiritual north. Are they balanced? Are they in harmony? Reflect on whether you spend more time in your emotions west than you do in your mind east, or vice versa. Adjust your daily life by being aware of your actions and behavior patterns to incorporate equal effort in all the directions so that your wheel will function in perfect harmony. So that's what's happening with the masculine within you, your divine masculine, is they're working with all the different energies now. Instead of just focused on their mind and the material world, they're incorporating spirituality, their emotions, everything. And that's what Spirit's really working on, to find the perfect harmony so they can be balanced and move forward. And I feel that's why the Justice card came out twice. The Judgment card, the strength and healing. And then we have the Lovers. There's a lot of major things happening right now and moving towards this unconditional love. And this card, I just really felt the feminine rising. It's very powerful. Stay grounded. Take care of your physical body. Take care of yourself. Focus on you, feminines, because things are changing. They really are. They're changing for the better. Believe that and know that. If you'd like to reach out to me for a personal reading or healing, please do. I'm here for you guys. And I appreciate all the love and support on my channel.